Hello everyone, Wyler here, and welcome back to the channel where we talk about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Today we have a little bit more of a laid-back video for you. We got an old Modern Warfare 2 Nuke gameplay, and today we're going to talk about nostalgia, the role it plays in our lives, and why I'm just now ready to accept the end of my childhood as a 27-year-old male. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. What got me thinking about this was last weekend I spent some time moving stuff out of my grandparents' house. They're no longer with us as of this year, so we've sold the house, and the house that we've had forever, really, and created so many memories in. We've been going through photos and old toys that I played with when I was 6, and this happened to evoke strong nostalgic feelings for me. Holidays with family, Christmas cookies, games, all the memories just came rushing back. In a previous video, I discussed the loss of my grandparents and how it kind of marked the end of an era in my life. It's almost like an official transition point away from childhood. Like any nostalgia addict, it got me thinking about simpler times. I've always wondered why I think so much about childhood in these times. What was so great about it? We often idolize the good old days, but were they really that great? I mean, when we were young, most of us dreamed of getting older and being able to drive and have the freedom to do what we want. Except we've come to realize that that's not how adulthood works. The freedom we wanted is being bogged down by the responsibilities and bills and just normal life stuff. Adulting hits us upside the head with no warning. For me, the passage of time can be a bit unsettling. Here's an interesting stat that I found. Perceptually, we're halfway through our memory by the time we hit 21. As we age, our sense of time just seems to speed up. Not sure how accurate this stat is, but it really got me thinking. Ever wonder why the days just kind of blur together now? Research suggests that as we get older, combined with the routine of work, eat, sleep, repeat, time just starts to fly by, and I've definitely noticed that in my life. I think it has a lot to do with new experiences. When you're a kid, everything's new and exciting, so every moment just kind of sticks with you. But when you're 40, not much feels new anymore, and the days just kind of bleed into one long chain. Life feels much different now compared to when we were kids, and honestly, I've been reflecting a lot about this lately. After school, time just seems to move faster and faster. It's already September. It seems like just yesterday we were bringing in the new year, 2024. The people you grew up with, some are getting married, some having kids, some still partying, and others, well, they're no longer in your life. It's kind of scary, isn't it? The way time just slips by. You go from eagerly awaiting for every new Call of Duty release to not even caring about the next one. Because, well, let's face it, they all suck now. Now when I look in the mirror, I see the first gray hairs starting to form on my head. Feels like just yesterday I was 14, sitting in my parents' basement recording my first ever Call of Duty commentary. And here I am, at 27, staring at some gray hair, still making commentaries, and still in my parents' basement. Life used to be so simple. You get on your bike, hang out with your buddies outside, play some basketball, play classic games like Mario Kart, and watch your favorite commentaries on YouTube. The world felt full of endless possibilities. Everything was taken care of, you didn't have bills to pay or food to buy. It was so easy back then. Now, life's a little more challenging for us, a little more difficult, and this is not a bad thing. Now we're all distracted by the busyness of life, the constant notifications, the social media, and it can all get overwhelming sometimes. You have to always be on your phone for work or to respond to people and blah blah, all that crap. All the responsibilities that we once wanted for ourselves just take something magical away from life sometimes. If we're not careful, these responsibilities of day-to-day life can take away our creativity and who we are. Corporate America and this kind of life, I think, has done something to all of us. I'm currently in a weird phase of my life. Soon I'll be about to move out of my parents' place, which is great. I'm really happy to be making these steps forward. But mentally sometimes I still feel like a kid deep down. It's like life's pulling me in two different directions right now. One side is pulling me back to my childhood, one's pulling me to my future. Currently I'm in the comfort of my parents' house, my childhood pets are still alive, but the future's calling. The girlfriend, the career, the big boy stuff, as I call it, is calling, and I'm excited to be making this transition. Nostalgia is like a drug. It's fun to think about old times once in a while, but too much of it's a little bit unhealthy. Playing video games and just thinking about the past is a fun and healthy pastime. You just need to make sure you balance this with living life. I'm happy to have found a way to cope with this nostalgic feeling, and that's through YouTube. YouTube's reawakened something in me. I'm so happy I found it. I'm so happy I found you guys. It's lit a fire under me, and this is going to keep me connected to my childhood in a more healthy way. So thank you for joining me on this journey of life. I'm looking forward to it. Time is running out, and it's easy to waste it on shallow stuff, scrolling mindlessly through social media, meandering around day to day with no real purpose. But the more I think about it, the more I realize life's too special to just spend it on things that don't matter. So what do? Break from your routine sometimes. We make the most of the time we do have. We go on adventures, we do cool stuff, and make lasting memories. Make plans with friends and family. Cherish the people around us and live each day with intention and appreciation for the little things. Because, at the end of the day, the passage of time is inevitable. But how we choose to spend it and who we spend it with, that's up to us. I've accepted the end of my childhood and the passage of time. It's time to move forward to the beginning of something new. Thanks for listening, everyone, and have a fantastic day. Tactical Nuke incoming.